You see them everywhere. These perfectly made stickers by artists, and all you see them doing is pushing the blinking Cricut button, and in goes the sticker sheet, and everything comes out perfect. And I am going to have to call a little bit of bullshit. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing my honest sticker making experience with the Cricut and Procreate. So as stated before, I thought I would be cool and get in on this whole sticker making madness that is taking over YouTube and Etsy and all the places that I have literally seen, like just all the places. The creators of these stickers, they make it look so easy, and you're like, I want a Cricut, I want to get in on this action, and I'm here to tell you that it is not as easy as it looks. I'm going to share some of the problems that I encountered and give you some tips so you do not have to go through an extremely frustrating experience like I had. So initially, I designed my stickers. I designed a sticker sheet and a die cut sticker. I designed these on my iPad Pro using the app Procreate, and I'm just going to insert a little clip of me drawing these out in time-lapse form, and I'm going to do that right now. Designing the sticker sheets was fantastic. I had no problem with that whatsoever because honestly, you guys know that I love Procreate. If you're new around here, I love Procreate. It's very easy to use, and it's very easy for a traditional artist like myself to get into digital art without having to go through the challenge of learning Photoshop. So my designing experience of the stickers was totally fine, and everything came out exactly the way I wanted it to. However, when I decided to export these things and upload them to the Cricut Design Space, the Cricut Design Space is horrid. It is the worst experience I've ever had on a computer in my life. And granted, yes, I did do some of the tutorials that come with the machine and the Cricut Design Studio, but none of the tutorials were on how to make a sticker sheet. So I had to go on YouTube and follow tutorials and things like that to try to figure this out. Now, having said that, the first problem I ran into was the fact that I forgot that I got a new printer. So I never collaborated my machine with my printer. And that resulted in a bunch of wasted sticker sheets. A lot of ink was wasted, a lot of sticker paper was wasted, and I couldn't quite figure out what was going on. And then it dawned on me that I had only collaborated the machine with my old printer. So that is my first tip. Definitely, before you do any tutorials, collaborate your machine with your printer because it will save you a lot of headache. And I spent 3 days wondering what I was doing wrong. Now, my die cut stickers were simple enough to figure out, and I wanted them to be cut all the way through because they were die cuts. And it was just one simple design that I was able to easily put 9, I think, on a piece of paper. And I was able to cut, or I think I might have had 12. So yeah, I was able to fit 12 of my little ghosty in the bottle, potion bottle stickers on one sheet of paper. And those were simple enough. I ended up skipping using the Cricut Design Space on my computer because I found it very, very frustrating. I actually found it more enjoyable to use on my iPad. Another problem that I ran into, which was very strange, the it's not so much as a problem, it's just stuff that I don't like. Like this black line has to be on the paper for you to, like, you're stuck within that border, and I don't like the wastage of paper. So that was my second issue with that, was that I just felt like I was wasting paper, and I was honestly really irritated with that. And for some reason, the measurements in the Cricut design space, even though I know full well that 2 5x7 sticker sheets can fit on an 8x5, an A4 sheet of paper, it wouldn't let me calculate it that way in the design space. And it kept trying to print it on 2 pages, which was extremely frustrating. And that was just with the sticker sheet. I didn't have any trouble with the die cuts at all. The only trouble I had with the die cuts was trying to figure out how to get the machine to cut it all the way through. Turns out it was a mistake on my part, because it just gave me a few options in the Cricut Design Studio. Turns out, and this is my second tip, if you would like to print stickers, you need to turn the dial on your Cricut machine to custom, and then you will have a brand new menu pop up under materials and pressure and all of that, and that will help you cut the stickers the way you want them cut, either die cut or kiss cut, I believe is what they're called. The third frustrating thing that I ran into was the actual, I'll just show you. I had wanted it to stay sticker sheet and kellipaints.com at the bottom, and it kept trying to cut them out. So I did some research, and I found out that you have to make a complex project and have like your background that you don't want cut, and then the stickers that you want cut, and then you need to kind of like layer them. And the only way to do that is on your computer. And as I stated before, I'm not a fan of the Cricut design space on the computer. I'm sure, again, that there's a learning curve for that madness that they call a design space. It's infuriating, I'm not going to lie. There's definitely a learning curve, and it's extremely frustrating until you figure it out. So eventually what I had to end up doing was just settling for getting my website taken off and the word sticker sheet cut off, and I just made Wicked a actual sticker. And I was able to get it done that way. After numerous times of finally getting it to print the way that I wanted to, another problem that I ran into was forgetting to save my project. So I highly recommend that you save a project that you like the outcome of. Otherwise, you will have to start all over, and the measurement infuriation will begin for you again. But yeah, so anyway, those are my tips, and also take anything I say with a grain of salt. Obviously, there's a popular opinion out there, and it might not be mine. I am a noob, and I am totally fine with admitting that, but I also feel like it's very important for you to be ready for the irritation that is learning the Cricut machine, and prepare to have a lot of time to actually learn how to use your machine and your Cricut design space. And it's not even so much as the machine, it's the design space, in my opinion. It wasn't a horrible experience, and I felt very accomplished once I had finally figured it out. But again, I do feel like I have to call a little bit of bullshit and let you guys know that it's definitely a frustrating experience. Especially after you use something as intuitive as Procreate, I highly recommend you mentally prepare yourself for the frustration that is about to ensue. Once you figure this all out, it is an enjoyable experience. But I do feel like it's important to prepare you for, it was probably an entire week of me trying to figure it out. And to be completely honest, I'm not 100% thrilled with the way my sticker sheets came out. The die cuts are fine. I'm still trying to figure out which paper I like. I really want to mess around with the vinyl paper because this stuff is actually really, really thick. And I'm just not sure that that's exactly what I envisioned for my sticker sheets. So I know in the future, if the demand for my sticker sheets decides to go up, I probably will be outsourcing my stickers. But it would probably, I mean, obviously CRICUTs can be used for more than just sticker making, so it won't go to waste. But once I have a more of a really good handle on the sticker making process, I will share that with you guys, definitely. Let me know if you would like more videos on sticker making and the design part of it, so I can do a time lapse of actually drawing up my sheets, the dimensions, and how I did all of that. I would be happy to do that for you. Anyway, that is all I have for you today. I hope you found this video helpful, or at least truthful, and make sure you like it if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.